definitely not his best. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Now Flacco. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Yellow, yellow. Hey, check my 50. Hey, Orbit. Check my 50. It just worked.
Flacco looks to throw. Into the hands of Patrick left side. Give him 14. Yards there and a Denver first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Broncos.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Flacco, pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Quentin Jefferson, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
We're going to keep getting sacks. Here we go. 50-50. Mike 50. Check. Monday. That's flat. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Swing. Hey, zoom.
Now Flacco. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. On 1st down, Lindsay. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
3 wide. Hey,
coming, and he's taken down. Now after the sack, Flacco and the Broncos come up 3rd and long. Third down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. This is the tight end fan. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. They're confident.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
He lets it fly for Lockett. He's got him in, complete. It's a gain of 34. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Dancing to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. The Broncos say they have it. They do.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. The pass there complete to Sutton. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. Flacco will come to the line, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Flacco. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Beck. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Regular. Hey, Charlie.
To throw again on 2nd down. Flacco. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Von Miller. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Wilson. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Sponge! No! Alert flare!
From the shotgun, Wilson. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of 22.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Wilson. Buying time to his left. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Brought down by Chris Harris. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
190. Mike, 45. Know your job. Check. Fresno. Deuce. 45's the mic.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. That's complete. It's Gordon. A pickup of 5 that time and a 1st down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-lib.
If you print, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Alert. You remember me? Let's go, baby. 45. Mike, 45. Hey, let's get this.
Now it's Wilson. He's going to let this one go deep. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Red. Mike 50.
Setting up to throw, Flacco. Got a man open, it's Sutton.
That's it, baby.
To Cortland Sutton. A gain of 8 yards. It's third down.
I got you. I got you.
Hey, Monday.
Mike's 50.
Flacco to throw here on third down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. The Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Let's go, defense. Go, 14.
It's our time.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Bradley Chubb coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Come on, Good, good. 4 down, 4 down.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Able to pick up a healthy chunk of yards, 7-yard gain, but a tough 3rd and 9 upcoming.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Blue lady.
Check 145. Okay, double up. Hey, watch this.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Steps away. Well, he's going to go for it all. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as 58 in his career. This will be from 56 yards out. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Barring a flag, final play here for Flacco and company. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Hey, QB's trash. Let's go.
Okay, high stats, Wayne. Hey, let's go.
Mike's 50. Hey, defense, let's go.
1st and 10 here for Flacco. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
Not too many teams will use a first-round pick on a tight end, so you know that when one does, he's got to be pretty darn special.
A small example of why they took him in the first round there. Nice little catch and run to get the good yardage. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run. It's Lindsey. The tackle made by K.J. Wright. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 2nd and 9, Flacco. He'll get this one to Patrick. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Denver.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Focus, defense, focus. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Check. Monday. Alert 3, alert 3.
Here's Lindsey. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
2nd and 5 now. Flacco. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know.
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Philip Lindsay, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos push further out in front. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So the illegal forward pass also cost them a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
Well, no. Go.
Mike's 43. You ain't going nowhere. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
Hey, 0.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, turn it up. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. 43 is the mic. You better be afraid.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. He can run. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And just a 30-yard punt that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run here with Lindsey. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Looking for 2 yards here on 3rd down. Flacco into a double team, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Oh, man, partner, this is something cornerbacks love to do, and that's outthink a quarterback. If you get a sense that they're going to throw a quick out route or a quick hitch, you can just lay back an extra yard or two, but then really put your foot in the turf and drive on the football. And here I think he baited the quarterback into the throw and made it pay off.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the interception, here's Wilson. He'll buy some, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Von Miller picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the...
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Von Miller getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Check 9, check 9.
Here's Wilson operating from the gun. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Jeremiah Tauchu. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And they will not get the snap off here. This is going to back them up halfway. They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. Take it at the 37. Give him 11 yards that time on the return.
At their own 48-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Rock it! Hey, Delta!
Flacco. He completes this to Sutton. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Flacco now perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
You're over here, you're over here. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Flacco. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Roger, 5-0. Red. Hey, orbit.
Now Flacco. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
You better bring it. Watch that. Shoot. 45 to Mike.
Here's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Now Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. He's got Lockett. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Here's Wilson. Now a desperation throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Justin Simmons. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the 1st down carry. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Another run by Lindsey. Room here to run. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
Whoa, Flacco's going to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. This to make it a 3-score game late. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.